Crookneck yellow squash is one of my favorite summer vegetables. But it never fails once they start blooming. You have bacoodles of yellow squash. So today I'm going to show you how to make cast iron skillet, pan-fried, crooknecked yellow squash. You need to start by gathering your squash, cutting off both ends, and washing it really well. Next, it is time to slice up your squash into pieces, as I'm doing here. It is important to make sure that you have washed these well before cutting. What I like to do is cut them into a Ziploc bag. That way it makes for easy breading, in addition to easy cleanup. So all you need to do is continue to cut up all of your squash until you get a bag full. Next, it is time to go ahead and add to this bag our cornmeal. You start out with a couple tablespoons. You don't want to put too much in there because it will not all stick to the squash. So start with a couple of tablespoons, seal the bag, shake it up, and check to see how your breading is looking. Because the squash are wet, it will stick to it, so there's no need to coat your squash in oil or anything like that. Simply put it in the bag, add in your cornmeal, and toss. So you're looking for a light breading. As you can see, it does not take that much cornmeal. Next, in a cast iron skillet, which has the bottom filled with just enough oil to lightly coat the bottom, check it for readiness by throwing in one and seeing if it sizzles. If it is, you're ready to proceed with lining your skillet with the squash. It is also important to remember to not overcrowd your pan, because at that point the squash will not cook. They'll basically steam and you will not get that crispy pan-fried squash that you're looking for. So after it has set on the stove for a couple minutes, you can go ahead and start flipping it. You can tell that it is ready to flip over when you check just with your spatula for that slight crispiness. Then it is time to go ahead and pop your cast iron skillet into the oven, and you can wait on it to cook. The most important thing to remember with this is check on it every so often and continue to stir it, not stirring it aggressively, but flipping it to make sure everything is cooked. You're looking for this beautiful, crispy squash, which can be paired with any meal. I hope you will try this recipe soon.